All right. Welcome to the new GaraWood workshop. This is a garage. It's 24 by 22 feet, 9.5 foot ceilings. I have a fan up there for air circulation to move around the warm air from my heater. I have a bunch of these 5-panel LED lights that I got from Costco. They're really good. Keep the shop nice and bright. I epoxied the floor. I have lots of sand in there to keep it nice and gritty, so there's lots of grip. I have some closed storage so I can put stuff in there and it won't get dusty, which is really nice, like my dust masks and stuff like that. I tried for a layout that will allow me to keep my tools where they are and be able to process large pieces of wood. So if you look here, I've got about 8 feet on either side of the planer to get large pieces across, and my drum sander here, I can move pieces across there without it hitting anything. And of course my stop saw, I've got about 10 feet between the blade and the door. So I've got lots of space to process wood. And then over here, obviously I have my 21-inch bandsaw, which gives me a lot of room to work here. Just gotta get the dust collection out of the way there. But lots of room to move, which I really love. I have my Oneida 3 horsepower dust collector with my 8-inch line coming off of there, and also have my air hoses. So this dust collection comes up over the top and then it splits. This hose will go down to these 4 tools, and then the other line comes across and will go over to my chop saw. And also I have a 2.5-inch line coming off that I can use as a vacuum to just kind of take it around the shop and vacuum up bits of dust. I have a bunch of storage here and it's open, which is nice, so I know what I have. I found, like, when I put stuff into bins, I forgot what I owned and what I had, and I'd end up going to the store when I didn't have to. I've got all my jigs here for all my rocking chairs and tables. It's really nice to have that stuff out in the open where I can see it and find it. Again, lots of storage with lids. Those are mostly just jigs and scrap pieces of wood that I can build stuff with. But again, I can keep the dust out of there. I've got my 12-inch chop saw, which I love. Dust collection coming in the back there. Got my Festool sander underneath. Up top here, I've got a little router and a spindle sander, which I use all the time. Got my vise. Over here, I've got more storage, lots of clamps, blades, different parts for the table saw, sleds. And then here's where I do all my charging. And I have my tools, my nice cut saw wheels ready to go. I built this little unit to hold the battery charger. I really like it because I find, like, if this is up against a wall, it's hard to get the battery in, and then there's nothing holding it, so you try to pull the battery out and it slides. And it takes 2 hands. You got to hold the charger and pull the battery out, and usually I have a drill in my other hand, so it's busy. So what I did is I got the charger locked in here and just put the battery in, easily slide it out. So I really like that. Over here, I have more storage. Lots more work to do here, but just has all my tools set up, and again, lots of storage with lids. There's my track saws and a pile of wood that I'm going to be using for some projects coming up. The big addition to my shop, I would say, is the granite top. So my old shop, I had 1 smaller granite top, and now I've got 2. I found I would always be gluing something up on the flat top, and this whole space would be taken up, and then I wouldn't be able to work on a rocker. I'm almost always working on a rocking chair, so now I have this other top over here where I can always have a nice flat surface for doing my rocker work. So this is how I get everything square on my rocking chairs, by having a super flat surface. Over here I have another router, a little bit of cleaning to do over here, and more clamps and clamp racks. So overall, I think the shop is coming together. Like I said, I have more work to do, but I've got the space kind of laid out in a way that I really like, and I'm excited to get started. So hopefully you guys can watch some of my upcoming videos, and hopefully we have some interesting projects coming up for the year. Thanks for watching.